Hello everyone. Hello, my viewers. I'm coming to you again from Canada. My name is 𝐬𝐏𝐲, and I am a mom of three wonderful kids and a wife to an amazing husband. I'm glad that you're joining me as I have been having all this discussion with successful business entrepreneurs. I have a guest with me today, an awesome, beautiful lady from India who is Kavya. I will invite Kavya to the stage so that she can introduce herself and tell us more about what she does and why she is in this business and just share her journey with us. So, welcome to the stage, Kavya.
Hi. Hi, Balkisu.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. How are you doing?
I am doing great. So, thank you so much for taking this opportunity to talk with me. I do appreciate your time.
My
And
pleasure.
Absolutely. We're all part of an amazing community. We were supporting each other where
Yeah.
this digital business has changed our lives, right? Some people are looking for something on the side and they don't know what to do or where to start. And this is just us giving an insight into what we do and how they themselves can tap onto this opportunity and make a difference for themselves and their family. So I know many people have been asking
Yeah.
questions, and I have a few for you here so that you can help break down the digital
Okay.
business to the basic of basics for us. But first and foremost, please introduce yourself. Tell
Sure.
our audience here more about yourself so they get to know the person with the face.
Sure, sure. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from today. Thank you. And My name is Kavya Nelson. I'm a software engineer by profession. I've worked as a senior software engineer for a multinational company back in India. But in 2018, I moved to Germany with my husband. So that's when I found this business. I started this business in 2019. So it's been about close to 5 years now in the business. Both my husband and I are software professionals, but now we are back in India, close to our parents, and we are doing this business full time now.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. And that is the beauty of our community, irrespective of what your profession is. And I think I failed to mention
Yeah.
earlier, I am a full-time digital business owner. I was a trained social worker. I worked in a
Awesome.
financial company as a trainer,
Ah,
training new hires for almost 7 years, but in total 17 years working for the same company in different capacity. But it doesn't matter,
okay.
right? What
Mm.
you do or
Yeah.
where you're from, you can do this. And it is a global
Yes.
company.
Yeah.
Well, it's a global business wherein you can tap into it. Everything is online right now. The internet is online. All
Yeah.
you need in order to do this business is a phone, a laptop, and an internet, and you're set to go. Right? So thank you so much
Yes.
for
Yes.
sharing.
Venture into the online space.
I'm telling you, you have to because that's what where everything is going, and you can always benefit from that for sure. So you're a software engineer. Your husband is like I would assume that
Mhm.
salary wouldn't be bad, right? Why would you want to do a business like this? Ask myself, right? Why would you want to do a business like this online? Another traditional business or just stay with
Um,
9 to 5?
yeah. Yeah. The main thing I started this business is like as I told you, I moved from India to Germany, and I quit my job in India and I moved in with my husband. So I was looking for something, but I really didn't want to go back to my IT profession because I was fed up of fighting for my promotions and recognitions and though that IT thing, I didn't like it. And I used to work a lot. Like I used to work more than 9, 12 hours. Sometimes I used to come by midnight, and it was hectic for me. And once I was married and everything, like it doesn't give you the work life balance for sure. So I really didn't want to go back to my IT job. So that's when I started looking for something, and from the beginning I wanted to be a business owner. But starting a traditional business will need a lot of investment, and I didn't have that that money, so I couldn't start any other business. So when I came across this business, the first thing that attracted me was the minimal investment to start your business, and that was the main thing that really attracted me to start the business. So first reason for me to start was my, like, I wanted financial independence, because since I quit my job, I was dependent financially on my husband, and I had a loan back in India, so I had to pay that, and everything was on my husband. So I really wanted to do something of my own, and that's why I started. But now I think like it's so good that I started back then, because people are getting laid off like anything now. Like my husband got laid off in 2023, in the beginning of 2023, but by then, because I had started the business in 2019, and he was also in the business, he was also doing the business with me. So we had built the business, and we were already getting great income from this business. So my husband was already thinking of quitting his job, but then anyway, since he got laid off, he's not gone back to his IT job again. But I think backup stream of income is very, very important in now, especially in this era, where people are like, the job is not a security anymore. So so the main thing was, I wanted a stream of income. And then when I was added to the community, well, because like I saw people who were doing this business getting great results from the business, and many people had gone back to their homeland, right, like home country. So that was my main goal. I really wanted to be close to my parents, and even in India I had got transferred many times just to be close to my parents. So that was my main goal, and that has been possible after I started this business. I was able to come back to my aging parents, close to my aging parents, and to be available for them whenever they need me is a blessing from this business.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for just highlighting that. I'm just going to pick a little bits of things that you mentioned. I want to highlight. One, no job is guaranteed.
Hmm.
Just like your husband, I
Yeah.
was laid off too, after working for a company
Oh, okay.
consecutively for 17 years. So I understand. So the moment that
Yeah.
happened was like, you know what? As no longer is guaranteed, why keep on building somebody else's business and not do something for me? Right? And this is where
Yeah.
I am. And just as you mentioned, you see the success of many other people within the community, substantial
Yeah.
income that they're getting out of this. So it's a no-brainer. We
Yeah.
all have one heads,
Sure.
right? It's not two, one head, not two. So if they
Yeah.
can do it, you can do it. If Kavya can do it, I can do it, you can do it. There's no limitation. You have that quality time that you can spend with your family. And it's very important. Most of us, we're working the 9 to 5, sometimes 16 hours, or sometimes people having two jobs just to make ends
Mm.
meet. And it's
Yeah.
difficult when you don't have that quality time. And time is too short, like not to have that quality
Yeah.
time with your family. And I'm so happy for you that you get to spend that time with your parents and be close to
Thank
them.
you.
It's priceless. It's
Thank you. Thank
priceless.
you.
You know, thank you for that. So I know you are in the IT field itself, right? But
Mm-hmm.
prior to that, do you know anything about a digital business? If you did, then maybe you might want to throw some light into what you knew, or is it different from what you knew before and what you're doing now? If you did not, how did you manage it?
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't have any prior knowledge about online businesses or marketing online, nothing. I'm into IT, but I do coding and other things, which is back end stuff, right? So here, when I signed up to this business, all those technical side was already done. So I didn't have to do any coding or nothing like that. So I was completely, like focusing on the digital marketing part of it, and I didn't have any prior knowledge about it. But we have a intensive training site, we have video based training site, very well curated training site. So like when I started this business, I really wanted to give it my all, and I started going through the training, and I really invested my time and effort. I put my time and effort into learning this new skill, and I think it's easy. We've already been using the social media, and we just have to learn how to use it better to make income from it, right? That's the only thing that we do here. So it's not rocket science. So I was really it was really easy for me to go through the training and set up my business and everything. Everything is explained step by step. So it's just that we have to watch the videos thoroughly. And like, if you don't understand, you just have to watch it again and you'll surely understand it. So that's how I did my training, and I think that's the way I manage on learning how to do this marketing and other things. Balkis. And we have a very good community, supportive community. So we have mentors and coaches, so if we have questions, we can always connect with them. And we'll have meetings every week, or sometimes every month we have like team meetings. So it was really not difficult for me to manage.
Absolutely. Like, because some people will say, oh, it's just so hard, an online business. How am I going to navigate the social media? And that is where, just as you mentioned, the training comes. You read
Comes,
video
yeah.
based training and you do. And step by step, you read
Yeah.
and you do, you know? So,
Yeah.
like I mentioned to somebody the last time, even my 12-year-old can do that
Can
because
do.
as long
Yes.
as you have the basic in terms of computer, everything else is just following through. And
It's,
as you mentioned as
yeah.
well, we have mentors and coaches that are there to support us. And it's a lifetime coach, a lifetime mentor. So
Yeah.
once you bond with one
Yeah.
person, that's it. But in addition to that, to tell you the truth, one of the things that I admire is just irrespective of where you are in the business, people are always there
Yeah.
to support you, even if you're not in their team. That is the amazing
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
beauty of this. Like, it's such a healthy
Yeah.
environment, and mentally, it's good for us. I could not imagine anything less. And I really appreciate you for
Yeah.
highlighting that as well, so that our audience can know that irrespective of who you are, irrespective of what stage or what kind of technical knowledge you are capable of, you actually go within the business as well. You learn every single day. As long as you're open, as long as you're willing, as long as you're
Yeah.
coachable, you can do this from anywhere.
You can do this.
You
Yeah.
can do this. So take up the opportunity. Sign up. All you need to do is just register for a webinar, which is 90 minutes, 90 minutes of your time that can change the rest of your life so that you can learn more. My website
Yeah.
is there, showing there right now that you can register for this free webinar. Feel free to do so. Okay. Last question here before I let you go. I know that you are a busy, busy woman, and I'm just going
No
to ask,
worries.
what are the changes since you started this business? What are the changes you yourself have realized when you started?
Oh, many changes, Valki. So, like personally and financially also. Like I've grown a lot as a person. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, and my mindset has completely changed. I used to think like an employee before, and now I really, as you said, the community support, and we have all like-minded people. Everybody's striving to achieve their goals, right? So nobody's complaining about their lives, right? So that is another supportive community which can help you grow. Right. So when you have a circle of people who are actually wanting to grow more, they'll push you, like they'll also pull you to, with them, right? Like they'll help you grow with them. So I think that's the main thing, that like the support is immense here. And I now think like a business owner. Like though I have a stream of income now, I think of having multiple streams of income. That's what we have learned from the business. Even if you have a business, you can invest on and have another multiple streams of income, like the different businesses that you can invest on and start getting the passive income. All these things, that the knowledge and the skill that I've learned from this business is huge. That's personally, but again, financially, as I told you, the main blessing that I've got is I've come back to India. And
Mm-hmm.
both my husband and I, if we can let go of the job abroad, and if we can be in India, and we are earning more than what we could earn from our jobs, right? Like we are having the same life that we could have abroad, right? So if we can have that, then why move abroad? Most all of us move to another country to have a life with better earning, and that's the reason, right? So if we can have the same thing here back in India, close to a family, then why would we go
Mm-hmm.
abroad, right? So now we have invested on a lot of properties. Like we have 4-acre land back in here in India. We have our own farmhouse. We grow our own produce, and we have fresh food every day. So we have a sustainable lifestyle now, and like I don't have any boss. I'm retired. I got retired before my 30s. And I
Wow.
can have all, I've bought all these properties without any loan, right? So that's another
Mhm.
achievement for me. Like otherwise we buy everything on loan, right? Like that's what most of the people do. So for me, that's another achievement, that everything that I've invested on is all from this business, and there is no loan on my head now. I'm free and having a very good life. That's it.
That's amazing. That's the thing, people. It's so amazing, like the satisfaction that you get. I tell people now that I'm not working,
Yeah.
just knowing that I have the time for
Mm.
myself and I can schedule my own time, right? I don't have to think about,
And you can never think of going back to your job, right?
no, it's
Once you
different.
have the
It's
freedom.
completely
Yeah.
different. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to realize. Like most of us, we're here, you get a mortgage and you're paying for
Yeah.
25 years. You get a, a car, you're paying for how many years? But people within this community, because
Yeah.
of the success of our proven system, they are able to pay off their debt. Some people are able to pay off their mortgages, right? But you have to be there
Yeah.
and be ready to do the work. It's not a get, like, everything is laid down. Yes, our automated
Yes.
system does the heavy lifting for us, right? But you have to show up as well and do your own part. But wherein you can spend 2 3 hours a day as opposed to spending nine
Yeah.
hours a day or more, well, it's a no-brainer. Why not take up the opportunity, right? So that's what we're offering.
Yeah.
Register for a free webinar so that you can learn more and get more information from us. Just before we go here, can you give our audience one word of advice? What would you suggest to them? Would you advise anyone to do this business?
For sure. As I already said, this is a blessing for me, and I'm sure that this can be a blessing for all of you out there. So it's just about taking action, like coming out of your comfort zone and exploring new opportunities. Like don't be stuck in your jobs. You are more than what you think you are. So you will know your worth once you come out of your comfort zone and try different things. I came to know that only after I started this business. Like I can do so much more, right? Like
Hmm.
I don't have to be stuck in my job. Like I can do so much more, and I have that potential. I can make more money than what I used to do from get from my job with less efforts here, right? Like so we are all stuck in a job, and we don't understand that. Like we have like our worth, we'll understand it only when you work for yourself and you know the progress, right? So that's the main difference I've seen from my IT job to this also. Like the more effort I used to put there, I had to have somebody to recognize my effort and then promote me, and that's when you get more income. But here I can promote myself every month. I can promote
Absolutely.
myself. I can earn more than what I used to earn the month before. So that's the potential. That is how you can actually work for yourself and earn more, right? And have a very good time and family time, your financial freedom, everything. So I would just say, like, take action, come out of your comfort zone, take those calculated risks, don't play it safe, right? So, and especially when you have a job, try to have something on the side so that you can build your business on the side without any like pressure, because you feel that you have the income coming in from your job. So try to invest your time and effort and put your effort and build your business of your own, so that you can actually rely on your business than somebody else giving you. Like you don't have to worry about getting laid off from something because you're your own boss.
Good advice. Thank you so much for that. So, my people, you hear that, viewers, you're here listening to Kavya here. Take action. Do something for you. You value yourself enough to know that you matter. We do so many
Yeah.
things for other people, and we kind of put ourselves on the back burner. But this year is a different year for you and for your family. Make the changes and make the stories that are worthwhile. Invest in yourself. You are just as important as everybody else, but put yourself as a priority. You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot give well to other people if you do not have it yourself. You cannot give that desire to be with your family and support if you do not have that yourself. You can only give what you have. So take action, register for the free webinar so that you can learn more. Until next time, goodbye for now. Thank you so much, Kavya, for your time.
Thank
Bye.
you.